Happy Halloween to all my horror fans out there. Tonight I'll be reading you a story that I wrote. It's called The Pumpkin Killer. Disclaimer, there's mentions of murder. If you don't like that sort of stuff, I suggest you leave. But if you like that stuff, you're welcome to stay. Just remember you have been warned. Without further ado, enjoy. The Pumpkin Killer. Hey Jennifer, did you hear about the murder on the news? Yes, Amanda, I heard about it. Okay. You must be confused. Yes, you, the one who's listening to this story. Let me help you understand what's going on without telling you too much. So, this is 1983 in Quebec, Canada. There is a killer on the loose. That's all I can tell you. You have to keep listening to find out more. Amanda, this is the 6th victim this week. This killer has been killing people for 2 weeks straight. I know, but why would anyone kill innocent people? The bell rings to start the morning class. See you at lunch, Amanda. Jennifer leaves to go to class. So, do you want to have a sleepover at my house? Since it's Friday, Amanda asked Jennifer while eating. I'll have to ask my dad first, Jennifer replied. She continues eating her food. It will be so much fun. We can watch Psycho or that new horror movie Slashhammer and eat my mom's famous pumpkin pie. Jennifer gagged after hearing the word pumpkin. What's wrong? I thought you loved pumpkin pie. Amanda looked at Jennifer in shock. I've been avoiding it lately because of... Jennifer hesitated before finishing her sentence. Murders. I understand. The killer would decapitate their victims and replace the victims' heads with pumpkins. Really, Amanda? While I'm eating? Sorry, we were talking about pumpkins, so I was talking about the pumpkin killer, and why does all of this interest you? Why? Jennifer interrupted Amanda. Then Amanda looks at Jennifer, then looked at her hand, then placed her hand on top of Jennifer's, then looked at her and said, because it could help finding out what happened to your mother. Jennifer's mother, Amber Woodland, was found murdered 2 years ago, and the case went cold not too long after. What makes you think that? There were no pumpkins involved with my mom's murder. Yeah, but maybe the killer didn't have interest in pumpkins yet. And maybe nothing. Jennifer interrupted Amanda again, then got up from the lunch table. Don't bring my mother's case into your allegations. You know no one is not going to find out what happened that night. Jennifer stormed away, leaving Amanda all by herself. I know her case has something to do with this, Amanda said to herself. I'll find out who did it. Count on it. The bell rang to end the last class. Everyone ran to their lockers to get their things and go to their buses. Hey, Amanda said to Jennifer, I'm sorry about what I said to you at lunch. I didn't mean to hurt you. It is fine. I didn't mean to snap at you. Amanda looks at Jennifer with empathetic eyes. When we heard that your mother was murdered, you were so heartbroken. And when her case went cold, I saw the hopelessness in your eyes. Seeing like that made me want to do more, like finding out who did it. Jennifer put her hand on Amanda's right shoulder. Thank you for trying to find out who did it. Then she gives Amanda a warm smile. Come on, let's go. Wait, I thought you were going to call your dad first. Amanda said to Jennifer. I'll call him when I get to your place. And besides, I still have my PJs at your place. Amanda laughed a little. Yeah, my mom is wondering when you're going to take it back. Amanda and Jennifer walked together on the sidewalk, side by side, talking about life, the future, Halloween, and most importantly, horror movie logic. Why are people in horror movies so stupid? Because if they were smart, the movie wouldn't be good, I guess, Jennifer replied to Amanda. They kept talking nonstop until they arrived at Amanda's house. Damn, your mom went all out on decorations this year. Yeah, she wants to win the Halloween decoration prize this year. What's the prize this year? Jennifer asked. There were a moment of silence. Then Amanda replied with a single frying pan. Jennifer burst into laughter after hearing that. Man, the prize is even more crap than last year. Oh, shut up and get inside, Amanda said, then went inside her house. They entered the house and took their shoes off before going into the living room. Oh, hi girls, Nicole said to the girls. Hey Mom. Hi Mrs. Williams, the girls replied. How was school? Did they talk about that killer again? Yeah, they did. A lot more than yesterday. As they should, someone said in the background. Michael, right now is not the time, Nicole said to Michael with annoyance in her voice. Sorry, Nicole, you know I just want the people to be safe from harm. Michael said to Nicole. I know, but not at home. I don't want or need to know what's going on right now, Nicole said with tiredness in her voice. Michael kissed Nicole's forehead. I will keep that in mind, love. Jennifer smiled a little, then looked away. Seeing couples being loving with each other reminds her of her parents before her mother was murdered. They were high school sweethearts and never had a fight. Well, except the night before she was murdered. Jennifer, does your dad know you're here? Michael asked. I'll go call him now. Jennifer went into the kitchen to get the phone. Nicole, I need to talk to you alone, Michael said to Nicole. They both went into the patio to talk. What is it, Mike? There was a moment of silence before Michael broke it with, I think Kyle is responsible for Amber's death. Nicole looked at Michael in shock. Why would you think that? He is your best friend. It's simple if you think about it. When couples have fight and then one of them is missing or was found murdered the next day, it usually means that one of them killed their lover in a blind rage. But Kyle would never hurt a fly, Nicole said. And what does Amber's death have to do with the murders? Michael looked at Nicole and said in a disappointed voice, Never mind. I thought you would understand me more than anyone. Looks like I am the only one who cares about finding out what happened to her. There was a moment of silence again, but this time guilt filled inside them. They want me to do night shift tonight, I'll see you in the morning, Michael said coldly, and then walked past Nicole. Stay safe, Michael, Nicole said to him. You too, Nikki, Michael said and continued walking away. Amanda, I am not watching the 2 Halloween movies. We always watch them when it's October, Jennifer said with tiredness in her voice. That's because it's our tradition, Amanda said with excitement in her voice. Well, we gotta figure out what we're gonna watch, or we're gonna be here all night, Jennifer said. Then an idea hit her, and she smirked at Amanda. What? She asked. Here's Johnny, Jennifer said loudly. Then Amanda burst into laughter. We have a winner, Amanda said while laughing. At night, the girls were in the living room watching The Shining on TV. How's the popcorn? Amanda said with a mouthful of popcorn. Has the right amount of butter, as usual, Jennifer said. The girls continued watching the movie. In the morning, the girls woke up to the smell of something good. Oh, good morning, my little horror movie fans, Nicole said. Morning, Mom. Morning, Mrs. Williams, the girls said to Nicole. I hope you guys are hungry because I am making my famous pancakes with bacon and eggs, Nicole said with excitement in her voice. The girls rushed to the table and ate breakfast. I don't know how you guys can sleep when you watch those movies. I would be too scared to go to sleep, Nicole chuckled. It's our talent, Mom, Amanda said jokingly. They continued eating until there was nothing left on their plates. They all got up to put the plates in the sink, but then the news was on, and what they heard would be the worst news of their life. Breaking news! The officer, Michael Williams, was found murdered, making him the 7th victim of the pumpkin killer. Amanda dropped her plate, causing it to shatter, then broke down into tears. Not him, Amanda shouted in pain. Nicole goes on her knees and holds Amanda with tears in her eyes. Jennifer came to hug her. I am so sorry for your loss. No one said anything for what felt like forever until Nicole said, I think you should go home, Jen. We need to process this. Jennifer looks at them both and saw their whole world fell apart in their eyes. She took a moment to respond. Yes, Miss Williams. She got up, grabbed her clothes, and put her shoes on and left the house. A lot of things were in her mind, a lot of questions roaming in her head, a lot of voices in her ear, asking and begging for answers. But never the question, why did the killer do that? It was replaced with, why did I do that? Jennifer was so caught up with the questions, she did not realize she was home. She took a long, hard look at the house that she was supposed to call home. It was not a home anymore. She took a deep breath and went inside the house. She went inside and took her shoes off and went to her bedroom and changed into clean clothes, then went downstairs. Pumpkin, is that you? Yes, Dad, it's me, Jennifer responded to her father. Come to the kitchen, Pumpkin. I want to talk to you. Yes, Dad. she said, then went into the kitchen. Did they find out about Michael's death? Yes, Jennifer answered. It was Michael who got a little too curious, right? Kyle asked, with a voice that put a chill up Jennifer's spine. Yes, Father, it was Michael, Jennifer said with a mixture of both fear and bravery in her voice. Ah, that Michael could never keep his nose to himself. And now his daughter got the same problem of not keeping her nose to herself, Kyle said with annoyance and anger in his voice. And I thought I would dispose her. But she proved me wrong, Kyle said. I mean, it would be nice to see her have a pumpkin for a head. He chuckled. Silence filled the room. Jennifer's guts was getting into knots. The voices in her ears gotten louder. Her heart beating fast. Then she heard, "It would be a shame if anyone finds out what happened to your mother, right?" Kyle asked Jennifer. "Yes," she replied. "That's my girl. Now come here and get some pumpkin pie, your favorite." "I'm not hungry," Jennifer said to her father. "I'm going to my room," she said, and head upstairs and went inside her room. She closed the door and plopped on her bed. Her face was on the pillow for a while. Then she grabbed her Walkman and put a tape in it and stared at the ceiling. The song "Hard to Say I'm Sorry" by Chicago was playing. Tears poured out of her eyes as she felt guilty for what she done. "I'm sorry, Amanda. I can't lose another person that I love." The end. Or is it?